So who remembers seeing images like this, which at the time, this was such a big flex that you would even have big media outlets such as Complex reposting this type of content, which this picture right here is the peak of sneaker reselling. If you take things back to say like around like 2018 or something like that, you could pretty much buy like any new pair of Jordan 1s, sit on them, wait a few months and just wait for them to triple in value, sometimes quadruple in price. Shit, sometimes you could even buy a sneaker which already released, pay resale value from another reseller, and they would still go up in price. It was that crazy, which of course we know those days are long gone. All big bubbles of course gotta burst at some time. With sneaker resellers, you could blame it, say on like oversaturation, too many releases. You could blame it on like the big resale bubble of COVID bursting, or you could blame it on Nike, you know, putting out more output, increasing retail prices as well as stock numbers. But regardless, resale is definitely not as lucrative as it once was. But these sneaker resellers, of course, they adapt. They've moved on to other collectible items, such as they're now reselling baseball cards. You got resellers out here reselling Pokemon cards as well, literally like fighting in Walmart over Pokemon cards and all that stuff. I'm sure you guys have heard of the reports and everything. At the end of the day, these dudes right here, they're scalpers. Remember the term that people used to refer to them dudes that used to stand out front of like big sporting events, reselling tickets, you know, scalping tickets, right? Those dudes are still around, you know what I'm saying? Scalping hasn't gone anywhere, but it just kind of changed, you know. There's no longer a real big need for these people to stand out front of the arenas anymore selling tickets when you got big corporations such as like, what do they call, StubHub, Ticketmaster. They're over here now replacing the scalpers, and on top of that, you know, they're adding their additional fees and all that good stuff like that. Now, as far as the latest reselling item on the market, of course, I'm sure you guys have heard of these La Bababas, La Booba Blues, La Babalubus, whatever you want to call them. These people have going crazy over these right here, which when you talk about a Labubu or whatever they're called, they pretty much got like the same business model as like a Nike limited drop. They're releasing this stuff for like, I guess like what, like 10 bucks or something like that. They're dropping them in limited quantities on their website. They're selling out, and then you got people reselling them thinking that the value is like whatever it is. They even got like secret Labubus which you could pull. So it's kind of like got that gambling effect as well, just like when you open up a pack of Pokemon cards or baseball cards or something like that. You pretty much see them everywhere. Like they're these little furry figures that you see right here. Yeah, they're pretty much taking over the world. The whole new Labubu, La Baba Luba Woo craze. People are going nuts, man. Your kids probably asked you for one of these or something like that, and now you got adults out here lining up, reselling La Boobaloo, which is absolutely crazy. So remember how I mentioned, you know, you got people like Ticketmaster out here now replacing scalpers. Well, it's almost a full circle moment, because not only do you have people reselling, but you got corporations now. They want a piece of that resale pie. So just keep that in mind as we're gonna have a full circle moment right here. So last night we saw Walmart actually tweet this out, talking about something is coming on Monday, 8/11, with the big StockX logo. Got the Labubu ears right here. What could this be? Got everybody excited, over 100,000 impressions. To which, if you guys were unfamiliar, Walmart actually teamed up with StockX, one of the biggest reselling platforms, to which they're expanding their online marketplace, offering pre-verified sneakers, other collectible items from StockX, now available through Walmart.com. This collaboration allows Walmart to broaden its product selection and reach a wider customer base, while also exposing StockX to Walmart's large audience. The initial focus is on sneakers with brands like Nike, including Air Jordans, New Balance, and Asics available, but the partnership could expand to other categories and products. So that's where these Labubus enter into the picture right here, which this morning we saw various Labubus go on sale via Walmart. And if you guys see right here, these are sold directly through StockX. Now, remember how I told you guys that these sell for like 10 bucks normally, but they release them in limited quantities? Almost like encouraging this resale type of behavior right here. As you see right here, we got one of these Labubus, which Walmart is selling directly from StockX for 202 bucks. You know what I'm saying? You got this one right here for 389, but it's all good because you got more affordable options for 86 bucks. And remember, these retail for like around like 10 bucks a piece or 15 bucks a piece like that. I couldn't really tell you guys, but let me know down below in the comments. So what do y'all think about this right here? We got Walmart, StockX jumping into the resale picture. Remember how I talked about how Ticketmaster is now replacing the scalpers at the arenas, which used to stand outside looking real shady, talking about, hey, tickets. Remember how you no longer need them? because Ticketmaster has just made it so convenient for people to just resell tickets on their platform. And then you got Ticketmaster adding their little additional fees or whatever. It's the same business structure as StockX and now Walmart. They're getting into the business right here, only allowing people to resell stuff via their platform, but now Walmart and StockX, they're also getting a little piece of the pie. So it looks like when you talk about sneaker reselling, everybody's mad at these resellers flipping shoes, which at the end of the day, like, bro, we used to resell shoes back in the day too. Like when we used to line up for shoes, sometimes you would try to get an extra pair or something like that, you know, take away from the cost of your shoe right now. But when you talk about resellers, like I ain't mad at the people out here just reselling a couple of pairs or something like that. But when you talk about these big, huge resellers full time, bro, it's absolutely crazy. And now you got Walmart, Fortune 500 companies jumping into the mix, partnering up with StockX to take advantage of this business right here, which they're not even selling shoes like that no more. You got Pokemon cards, baseball cards, and now these Labubus, which is just the latest craze. This limited structure of releasing products, reselling them, is getting old. Like they did it with Stanleys, they're doing it with everything right now. So maybe I'm just lost right here and this is the hottest thing and maybe I should jump on one of these. So let me know what y'all think, chat. I'm kind of eyeing this $389 one right here. I don't know, bro. For some reason, I might just have to grab this one right here. So let me know if y'all feel like I'm tripping or not. And then, of course, you already know with them now selling these Labubus through Walmart and StockX, of course, you're going to have the issue with fakes and all that, which is a huge thing that's been brought to attention this year. What about fake Labubus, right? StockX is supposed to be verifying stuff. They can't even get the shoes right sometimes, and now they got to verify these Labubus, which you already know there's going to be millions of fakes of these passing through the market. So it's just kind of crazy, bro. Imagine paying $389 for a Labubu right here, and then turn out it's just like a fake from China, which somebody probably made and sold for like $1 or something like that. It's crazy, bro. Reselling has reached a diabolical low here in 2025. You got mega corporations like Walmart. They want a piece of the pie as well. So let me know what y'all think about it. JATV, drop your feedback down below. If you guys made it through the end, drop a like and let me know by dropping a salute in the comment section down below. So I'll catch you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out, y'all. Love. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Stay safe, stay blessed. JA.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe.